Keith, huh? John, Keith, Bryce. Can y'all come to the front for a second, please? I know y'all getting drinks in the back at the bar. Can y'all just hold on for a quick second? Because this is really, really, really important. Mom, Dukes, Pops, I need y'all to the front for a second, please. First of all, I want to thank everybody. Well, he want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and supporting him. This is amazing. Give a round of applause. Make some noise, people. Come on, this man's going to Seattle. This man's going to Seattle. That's all y'all got. Make some noise. This is probably the most emotional speech I can possibly make. I didn't plan for this. I didn't write nothing down. All I know, this has been like a brother to me. I met him. Me and his sister was best friends. I came by the house one day. I was not a barber. He said he needed a haircut. I said, I got you. I knew. So this is the result. That's the result of my hard work. And that's why I work at DYS right now and I'm not a barber. But anyways, make a long story short, this is like a brother to me right here. I'm going to miss him. I know when he called me on the phone, he said, listen, I'm going to Seattle, Washington. No, he's going to Seattle, Washington. And I didn't know too much about Seattle, but the football team and that big thing that was like a spaceship. I said, okay, that's where you're going? I said, that's really, really far. I said, my best friend is moving away, man. So, you know, he's not only moving away, he's moving to be the best father in the world. So make some noise for that. You got a lot of fathers that's here in the state with their kids that don't want to see their kids. And this man is traveling across the world basically to go see his son, man, and be with him. So that's the most amazing to me. And I'm done before I start crying, so I'm going to pass this mic on to anybody that want to give some words to my man Carlos right here. Listen. Don't do that. Pops, you want to be next?
No.
I raised a man. Not a child. Okay? He's going away, and I love my boy. I love my boy. And I'm gonna miss you to death, boy. I would after I retire. Alright? I got a couple more years. I will be retiring. And if I have to move there, I will move there for my son. You know, so I'm gonna miss my son very much. All I'm glad that you're going to be with your son. That's all. Okay? I love you very much.
I'm CJ's mother, Carlos' mother.
Wait a minute, why y'all didn't give me that? Y'all didn't give me that applause.
Because you came in soft.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and it lets me know that I didn't traumatize my son because he's doing a good thing. But I remember a time with me and CJ, we was living back in the projects, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, right? And just me. It was a moment for me and my son, and I want to tell it. There was a mouse. And I was scared to death of mouses, and my kids wasn't used to mice either, you know, but there was a mouse that got on the gluey trap, and at that time it was only me and my son CJ home. He must have been about 10 or 11. And we were in the house, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. So I had to try to convince him, you gotta get this thing out, because I'm scared to death. So I'm talking to CJ, I said, you gotta get this thing out of the house. Now what you gotta do, I said, okay, CJ, you get a box. You'll get a box. Get the shoe box. Get the shoe box. Put the shoe box over the mouse. Put the shoe box over the mouse, and get a boot. Go find one of your sister's boots. Find one of your sister's boots. Put a boot on. He's like, Mommy, I don't want, see, you gotta do this here. You gotta do this. You can do it, son. You gotta get this thing. We gotta get this thing out of our house. We gotta get it out. We gotta get that boot. We do it like this. You get the box, get a shoebox, empty shoebox. We're gonna put it over the mouse on the glue trap. Put it over. The mouse was still alive, but on the glue trap. But girl, I was scared to death. But I had to talk this 11-year-old boy. You gotta do this. So we got a box, a shoebox. He put it over the mouse. He covered the mouse. I said, okay, get a boot. Get a sister boot so you won't feel it. It'll give you, you know, you won't be able to feel it. He went and got the boot. He put the boot on, sister's boot. I said, okay, if you step inside the box, the mouse, it'll impact, the shoe, the boot. Let me get this together.
And that day you became a man.
He got the boot on, so that'll cover the impact. You won't feel nothing. And then you got the box on top of the mouse. You got the boot on. You step inside the box that's on top of the mouse. That'll give you the cushion you need. So he put the boot on, and I talked him into it. He put his foot in, he was about 10, 11 years. He put his foot inside the box. And when he put his foot inside the box, my son started screaming. He said, Mommy! 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 He said, I feel it! I feel it! Mommy! And I'm panicking, so I'm like, CJ! CJ! He's like, Mommy! Mommy! I'm like, CJ! CJ! I was scared. He's screaming, Mommy. I'm screaming, CJ, Mommy, CJ. I don't know how he got free. He said, I feel it. But eventually he broke free. And we got the mouse out. And I said, oh my God, I done traumatized my son. I done traumatized him. But today, looking at what my son is doing, he's grown up into a man. He's taken a big step in his life. And it's let me know that, he ain't traumatized after all. God healed it. God fixed it. God made it right. So he's on his way, and I'm happy. I'll miss him, but I'm glad. I'm glad that he's standing up and he's being a man. So God bless you.
Who's next?
Now, I can't follow up with that. That's a hard conversation, so I'm not going to do that. But if you know me, you know that I love nothing more than my brother. He is my life. I breathe him. This is mine, all of it. I used to tell him I gave birth to him. I know it's not logical, but that's my baby. My nightmares, normal nightmares, for most people are monsters and, the boogeyman. My number one nightmare has always been me not being there for him. So him traveling across the country, and I know I can't be there to protect him. That hurts me, and I know this is not about me. I admire you. I admire you. I want my girls to look at you and say, I want a man, I want someone like Uncle CJ. You are my best friend. And growing up, CJ was sometimes the only friend I had. I played cards with him, we played PlayStation, and whatever he wanted to do, I do it. I don't care what it was. I fight for him, I die for him. And to know I can't be there for him. It's only still in the country, but he's just so far away.
Just an airplane away, baby. Just an airplane away.
I just want to thank everybody that came here tonight, because what you're looking at right now This is a gem. This is rare. For a man to say, I love my son so much, I'll leave behind everything I've ever known and travel across the country to raise my child. I hated him for making that choice, but I love him. I can't seem to just not be angry. That's my baby, and I love you, DJ. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
This is amazing how much support he got in this building right now. CJ, I want you to look at everybody in this building, man. This is people from work, from school, since you was a kid, man. This is a lot of love in this building for you right now. And I know you want to say something. I know you got to say something.
You gotta say something.
No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I'm going to give him a chance to speak. I just want to make sure.
After this moment, yes, I'm sorry.
You want to talk to him?
No.
You sure? Before matter of fact, I'll save that for the last part. Anybody else who want to say a few words? Anybody else? Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Yeah, come on. How's everybody doing today? Can I get a little bit of volume on this, please? All right. I just want to thank everybody that came out today, and I'm here. We're here for CJ. You know, and this is my cousin, and listening to India give that speech kind of touched me a little bit. I don't know you on a personal level like your sister does, but I wish you well, and I'm happy that everybody came out to support this man, because that is something great. For you to go and to make the decision that you're going to raise your child all the way up in Washington. Is it Washington? Yes. That's great. And I am extremely excited for him. But I really came up here to say I'm happy that we've all gathered here for this occasion. But it shouldn't be just moments like these where family decides to gather together. But we should always be planning to do something together as a family. I see many family members here that I barely even talk to, and that bothers me. It bothers me a lot, and I'm extremely excited for you. I wish I could have known you on a deeper level, but you're still family. And I know that you love sports, and I love sports. Now, I can't beat you in basketball, but I can probably beat you on the football field. So, but no, seriously, I'm just extremely excited for this young man, and well, he's older than me, but I'm extremely excited for him, and I wish you the best of luck.
For those of you who don't know, I'm John. I go back with CJ since he's one of my first friends. I mean, you got Kels right here. I know him since we was in diapers, and I know CJ right after that. Yeah. So these are the staples in my whole social experience, if you will. And just seeing what he's doing here.
Put the mic to your phone.
I'm sorry, Father. So to see what he's doing here, I think back to my life. I think back to the presence of a father in my life. And to see that he's going to the other side of the country to make sure that he has an impact in his son's life, and make sure that he has a presence and more than just a phone call, or more than just, a few social media texts, that he wants to be there for him, it speaks so much to me that, despite all the memories we had, despite, growing up, going to H-Cop, going to New Covenant, when we was in a little nursery with Miss Cynthia and my mother teaching us and all of that good stuff, all the memories we had, I'm okay with knowing that, we ain't gonna be able to contact and be with each other closely like how we have been in the past, knowing that what he's going to do is provide something that myself and a lot of other people in our community didn't have, that real presence of a father who wants to be there for them. You know what I mean? So it's not about me no more, it's about the legacy, it's about the future, it's about the youth. So, my guy CJ, you know what I mean? That's what we need in this community. That's what we need in general, you know what I mean? people to step up to the plate and do what they need to do in order to be a presence and have an impact on their son's life. So for that, I'm very appreciative for it. You know what I mean? Life's very long. Life's very long, especially if we're doing the right thing. Life's going to be very long. So right now, him being apart from me, him being away from all the people that we grew up with and developed memories. We got Keith, we got Bryce, we got Keith, we got Tip, and a bunch of other friends who either couldn't make it here today or just, you know, for whatever reason, we went our separate ways. Despite all of that, he's going to do something that's more important than anything that we got going for us, and that's to be there for his son. So for that, I'm just 100% appreciative, and it's a model. It's a model for everybody else. I don't have no kids yet, so seeing what he's doing is teaching me, like, you know what? There's no excuses. You know what I mean? If this dude can go across the country, you know what I mean? From Boston to Seattle, that's the two furthest points, if you ask me, despite Alaska, to go across the country, you know what I mean? And just to be there. Like Alex said, like everybody else said, this dude's in the city right now who ain't there for their kids, you know what I mean? So to be able to go across the country and give up everything he's worked for and all the relationships to be there for something that's bigger than all of us, that speaks volumes to me. So I'm just happy to be associated with somebody who's willing to make that type of sacrifice and be there. And I'm gonna be patient, and I'm gonna wait my time, and any opportunity I got to go out there, I'm gonna be out there. But beyond any type of selfish need I got, I'm very appreciative for the fact that he's going out there to be there with his son, and that's what a lot of us need to learn how to do and just emulate. So I got CJ, bro, I love you. You know, we go back, bro. You know what I mean?
Next up, who we got next? I want to say something on the microphone.
Hi, welcome everyone. I'm CJ's aunt. So glad you all are here. Not really, no sorry. You know I'm joking. I'm so glad you all are here. So glad you all came out to support CJ. Boy, if I could read their minds, I'm telling you. Okay, now while I'm standing here, CJ, you know, I don't know you well either. I'm your aunt, I'm your sister's oldest sister, I'm your mother's oldest sister, but I don't know you well, but I just so glad I joined the crowd in saying it's a great thing that you're doing, and actually you're affecting many lives here that you don't even know. You started something here that it's gonna go on without you even knowing about it. Okay, now so much said for that, you know, congratulations, give me a hug. Somebody take a picture? Okay, now, you know, in church, I'm sure many of you all have been to church. So in church, you know, usually in church, after church, they do what? And they do what? Take a love offering. You know why? Because they are actually... See, you don't worry about what they do with the money. That's between them and God. When you give, you say, Lord, I'm giving unto your work.
Better not buy no J's, I know that.
Anything. I'm standing in the gap. My nephew is going away. He could have $1,000 already saved up, $2,000. But we want to support him. He don't know nothing about this. This is on me. I just felt, wow, let's show him some cash money. You know, some cash love. Don't listen. If God's getting ready to bless you, don't do that. Don't deceive you. Don't do that to your blessing. You know. Now I don't have a lot to give, and actually I brought you a gift, and I left it home. Those of you all who know me, they will understand that. Now I'm just going to start out with this, and that's, you know, that's the gas.
Thank you for that. I would give my offering, but you owe me a little bit too much, so I don't know if I just take that off, which you already owe me. That'll be my offering right there. Anybody else that want to say something, come to the front right now. We need the children of the future, because CJ love the kids.
Hello, everyone. I am Anna.
I'm Maria.
And we are CJ's aunts. I mean, nieces. I just want to say I love my uncle and I'll miss him. And I think he's doing a great thing, moving to Seattle to see his son. And I hope he'll have a safe trip. CJ, and
I hope he has a safe trip to go see Caleb. And even though I haven't met him yet, I'm looking forward to meeting him soon. And yeah.
Well, all right. So, anybody else that want to say something? Well, that wraps it up for everybody.
Congratulations, CJ!
I love you, CJ.
All right, before we all go back to the party for a second. Okay, real quick. Come on up.
Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm John John's mom, and I met CJ when he was a baby. He and John running around the nursery at church, and so I always loved CJ. He's been a lot of things at my house, hanging out, and vice versa. So I just want to ask those of you who know the word of prayer to cover my baby in prayer. I know money's a good thing, but prayer is powerful. He's going into uncharted waters, and he doesn't know anything about Seattle, Washington. But we just thank God for those who know the power of prayer, just to keep him covered. That as he goes there, God will cover him and keep him and watch over him, continue to bless him. So just thank you for praying for him in advance, and just continue to support him and also his mother, because she's gonna miss him. So support her as well, and the father.
All right, I know we've been going for a long time, but I'm about to get your quick attention for a second. Real fast, I just want to say thank you, man. I don't want to go, every word that's been, excuse me, I'm sorry. Everything has been said already. There's not much I can possibly say, man, but I love you at the bottom of my heart, bro. You've been like a little brother that I never had. I used to get mad at my mother for never having a little brother, but you've been one to me, bro. And I lost my best friend, Tyrus, you know that. And to lose you, not lose you, but for you to go across the country, it burns sometimes, man. And I never express my feelings. You never see me really cry like that. I almost cried back here just now. So that's real love for me, because I don't cry at all, man. And I'm going to miss the hell out of you. I'm going to miss you, and I want to thank you for being loyal, for being a God-fearing man, and teaching me, even though you're younger than me, you teach me a lot. Teaching me how to become a man, because in days you're more mature than me sometimes. And I appreciate that, because when I'm acting a fool, you put me to the side and say, dude, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? You acting like a kid. And that should be the opposite. So I appreciate you for that, man, and remaining the same and being a man. I love you, bro. All right, so this is it, fellas. I'm gonna have him say something real quick. You want to say something, Keith? No. You want to say something real quick? This is his right hand man. You want to say something real quick?
Listen. I know a lot of friends. And family here already. I met CJ when we was about probably like 10 years old from Bryce, and like I said, I'm not too good with public speaking. I might choke up a little bit, but CJ, he's always been a brother to me too, you know, and he's introduced me to some people that I never thought I would have crossed paths with. You know, CJ, he gets on my last nerve. I'm not gonna lie. He's sugarcoated, but he gets on my last nerve. You know? Sometimes I'll be at the house and he'll be like, yo, what you doing? And I'll be like, nothing, chilling. What you doing? Nothing, sitting outside of the house. I'm like, what you doing outside of my house? How you know I was home? You know what I'm saying? So I was being real selfish when he broke the news to me, because, you know, one of my best friends, he already left, and now he's leaving. So I was kind of being selfish in my own decisions of whether or not he should go. I tried to persuade him to stay. I tried to, you know, tell him that everything about going out there was bad. You're going out there for the wrong reasons. But I realized that I was being selfish. Yeah. But that's how much love I got for my best friend. I was being selfish, and you know, I had to honor to meet his son, and that's my little man, and I applaud him in what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for me being selfish, even though you do get on my nerves. But I love this man. I love all my brothers over here, even the ones who ain't here. You know, I love his family. I treat everybody in here just like they my family. My family's not that big. So this is my extended family as well. And, you know, I love you, dog.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, we got the man of the hour right here. He's gonna say something to you. Oh, matter of fact, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get somebody from the work crew to let you know how he is at work. Listen, tell him all the secrets at work. Let him know everything.
Let me tell you right now, this brother right here, I hate this brother so much. I'm glad he's leaving. Nah, man, I'm playing. Carlos, man. Hold on. But real talk, man. Yo, Carlos, man. When I started working with you, man, it was nothing but good vibes, bro. You good people. I don't know you outside of work like a family or relative, but this man right here is good people. He's been nothing but kind. When we work together, he's always got my back because we work in the DYS, so anytime kid trying to swing, he always there to protect. I got caught once, but it's cool. Oh, twice, my bad. I didn't know y'all was calling, but all right. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. But yeah, man. But bro, we got much love for you, man. We gonna miss you. It's not gonna be the same without you, man. Good luck out there. You're doing a real great thing being out there for your son, and that's amazing, man. You know, it's great. And, good luck, bro.
We're gonna miss you, Carlos.
You gonna tell him about the album coming out or what?
Oh, nah.
You ain't gonna tell him about the album coming out? Make sure y'all get his album. It's coming out soon, man. I'm gonna let y'all know about it. All right, so listen, we're gonna go to the man of the hour right now. We're gonna keep the party going. CJ, the mic is yours, man. How y'all doing?
Don't cry yet. Come on, man. Get some words out first.
A man can't cry.
If you cry, I'm gonna laugh. It's okay.
It's okay.
When I first made this gathering here, it wasn't because I was thinking that I'd never see you guys again. I did it because I know tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can get on that plane, God forbid, land in Seattle a month later. If it's my time, it's my time. Or, God forbid, any of y'all's, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure before I left, I seen as many as friends and family as possible. And I wanted to feel the love before I left. Because I know that I'm not gonna have much in Seattle. I just want to thank y'all for coming out. It wasn't looking good for a little while. It wasn't looking good for a little while. I was complaining on Facebook, and people was canceling on me, and they said they wasn't bringing no food. And I'm just like, well, then you ain't coming if you ain't bringing no food. But the turnout was great, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every single one of you guys here. And I wasn't even expecting this many people.
I love you, Goop.
I love you too. When I was growing up, I had a lot of passions in life. One of them being, I wanted to be in the NBA. I wanted to be the next Michael Jordan. And then I wanted to be Tracy McGrady. And then I wanted to be Monte Ellis, you know. It just kept going and going until my hoop dreams is over. My knees has been 40 since I was 15, so that's over. And then the next passion I had was I wanted to be a cop for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna still pursue that a little bit, but it's not as much as a passion anymore. But I always wanted to be a singer. Y'all know I love singing.
Yeah, we know.
Ooh, yeah. I love singing. Chill. My only passion I have now is to be the best father I could possibly be. don't even know his. All everything that falls into that umbrella, just being a good man. So whether that falls under the umbrella of father, husband, uncle, friend, brother, whatever. A lot of y'all don't know this, but there was a time I didn't see my son for 2 months. 2 months. I couldn't even get a picture. And every day that did something to me. And if y'all, a lot of y'all know this, I was set in my ways. I was like, nah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not leaving my mother. I'm not leaving my sisters, my nieces, my friends. I'm not moving. I shouldn't have to move and yada, yada, yada. But God had other plans. And I couldn't take it no more. I really couldn't. I cried. I cried to Keith. I cried to my mother. I cried to friends here. I mean, just boo-hoo, and just couldn't take it. And I decided, I said, look, I can't do this no more. I gotta go. I gotta go be with him. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And you know, God's definitely made a way for me from people I don't even know. People I don't even know opening up their doors to me saying, yo, you can stay here while you go take this physical exam, while you go take this written exam. And I'm driving and I'm in Seattle and I still can't even see my son. And I'm in Seattle and I'm driving to go take physical exams and written exams for a job. And then, I got that. And then, it was just, only a few people know. Only a few people know. I can't even stress. I talked to people at work. I had coworkers tell me they didn't see their son for the first year he was born, and I'm picking a lot of people's brains on how to feel and how to go about things. I'm not gonna be up here too much longer.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
I look at, there's a lot of fathers in here. A lot of fathers. And I commend y'all because every father that's in here does the fatherly thing. And this is no knock to my father. My father was the best father he could possibly be. And he always had me by his side. By his hip, whatever. But I made a vow to myself, I gotta be better than him. I wanna be better. I have to. It's not an option. Just like I would want my son to be better than me. So I'm not gonna cry. I felt like India already got me for a crazy amount of tears, so I'm not even gonna cry. But literally, I think I don't even want to name names, but I do got to name a few names, and I apologize if I leave people out. I want to thank Willie Davis,